What's the best gift you've ever gotten? My teenage daughter Maya was furious when I gave her a cheap flip phone for her 16th birthday. All her friends had the latest iPhones. She called me the worst mom ever, slammed her bedroom door, and told me I was ruining her social life. She refused to use it, left it on her dresser collecting dust, begged me daily to buy her a real phone. I kept saying she needed to prove she was responsible, but the truth was, money was tight. Her dad left us the year before with a mountain of debt. I was working 2 jobs just to keep the lights on and food in the fridge. She said I was embarrassing her, that kids at school made fun of her. She gave me the silent treatment for days. I held my ground. I couldn't afford a $2,200 phone, and honestly, I didn't think she was ready for one anyway. Then one Friday night in October, she snuck out to a party while I was working a night shift at the hospital. I came home at 2 a.m. to find her window open, her bed empty, and her phone still sitting untouched on the dresser. Panic doesn't even begin to cover what I felt. I called every friend I could think of, drove around the neighborhood, checked the park, the mall parking lot, everywhere. Nothing. At 3:30 a.m., my phone rang. Unknown number. I picked up in a heartbeat. Mom? Her voice was shaking. I'm in serious trouble. She'd gotten in a car with a guy named Zane from her chemistry class. Seemed cool at the party, real popular. But once they left, he made her throw her iPhone out the window, said it was distracting, and he wanted to get to know her better. Then he started driving way out of town, past the textile mill, down a dirt road toward the forest. He won't stop the car, she whispered. I asked him to, but he keeps saying he wants to show me something. That flip phone, the one she hated, mocked, almost sold to a kid at school, was the only reason she could call me. She'd thrown it in her purse and forgotten about it, until she needed it. I told her to keep the line open. I used the house phone to call 911. The dispatcher started tracking the signal. Maya whispered everything she could. Landmarks, road signs, anything. Her voice was trembling but steady. I've never been so scared in my life. Then, through the phone, I heard sirens. Maya burst into tears. I see lights! The cops found them at an abandoned campsite deep in the woods. She was safe. A detective called an hour later. Turns out Zane had been doing this to girls for months. They'd never been able to catch him, because he always made them ditch their smartphones first. But Maya's old school flip, it sent out a different kind of signal, the kind they could trace through those dead zones. That phone cracked the case, the detective said. We've been chasing this guy for 8 months. Maya came home, wrapped her arms around me, and sobbed, apologized for everything, for the things she said, for sneaking out, for being awful about the phone. The next day, she bought a protective case for that flip phone. She still carries it in her purse right next to the new iPhone we gave her for Christmas. She calls it her safety net, and she tells everyone, her friends, kids at school, half of them now have backup flip phones too. Maya's call and testimony helped put Zane away for 15 years. Turns out there were 3 other girls who hadn't been as lucky. At the courthouse, their families hugged us. One mother cried and said, "We've been waiting 2 years for someone to stop him." That $40 flip phone, the one she hated, ended up being the best gift she ever got. Maybe the best I ever gave.